Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Alifia Fitrah Ayunda. I'm from UI Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. I'm going to express my opinion about the meaning of the hijab for Muslim women and Catholic women. Clothing culture is one of the characteristic human civilization as a respectable human being. Clothing as a fashion will always be adapted to the time and exciting tradition. It always recycles, rotates, varies with the time. That way from the clothes worn can be often be known the identity of the wearer. Therefore, the issue of clothing becomes a humanitarian issue, in which it is related to human dignity. The hand covering veil in Christianity that was worn in the beginning was not related to religious orders, but rather to custom or habit of dress in the area due to problems, and was used as an identity of nuns as a spiritual expression, the relaxed, fellows, and charismatic. At the end of the 20th century and into the 21st century, the wearing the handkerchief has become increasingly popular in the Islamic world, especially in Indonesia. However, the practice of wearing the hijab is still controversial in a number of countries in West, such as France, Britain, and America. In the countries, the handkerchief is considered an old-fashioned garment that welcomes women's freedom and hides the progress of Muslims. The handkerchief is always associated with political and ideological issues. The obligation to wear the hijab not monopoly of Islam, but was also established in pre-Islamic tradition. Early Iranians, Jewish groups, and Indians wear hijab wearing nations. The dress of Jewish women when traveling outside the home in the winter, covering the sometimes even has to cover almost the entire face and live only one way. In Jewish rabbinical law, Jewish women who are married and who not veiled are seen as dishonorable. Jewish rabbinical law also prohibits reception and prayer in front of the married woman without covering her head with a veil, because the woman who uncovered her breast is considered a naked woman. This woman is even considered a woman who has broken her modesty and is fined with 400 zuzim for her absence. In the Christian tradition is not much different from the Jewish tradition. The women around Jesus Christ were veiled or hidden in accordance with the practice of the women around the early prophets. The clothes were closed and covered the body completely. They also veiled the hair. This means that the veiling of Christian women is a sign of obedience to God. This tradition of veiling has even been practiced by Catholic nuns for hundreds of years. However, Christian women in the West or in Europe or even in Indonesia have taken off their headscarves even when coming to church on Sundays. There are no women wearing headcover or veils. Hijab in Christianity has been practiced by the mother of Jesus Christ, Mother Mary, advising Christian women to wear hijab because noble and honorable woman, especially Mother Mary as the mother of Jesus, who is holy and glorified by God. Hijab is a divine ordinance that is required of the wives of the Prophet. Hijab is Sharia that must be upheld in life. The hijab worn by women is not only a Sharia that must be obeyed, but also a symbol of luxury, authority, and the high place of a just woman, showing an honorable social status, superiority of noble woman, and illustrating the high place of woman as a child husband property. In addition to being a woman's self-esteem and social status. Hijab, because the hijab is a rule of God that is obliged to the wives of the Prophet. This is my recommendation about the meaning of the hijab for Muslim women and Catholic women. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.